All right. Well, Meng Bo, great to see you again. It's always great getting to catch up with you. How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations on the win. I mean, have you done anything fancy to celebrate? It was a pretty good one.
Thank
啊，
you.
怎么庆祝了吗？他问你比完赛
嗯，就吃吃喝喝。
，eat drink，
Yeah.
对，
There you go. Get the party on a little bit. And do you like Manila? How's it been there? I'm not sure if you fought there before, but I'm sure it's been a fun place to kind of explore a little bit.
这是你第一次去马尼拉吗？你以前去过吗？然后有没有去哪儿玩玩呀？赛后这几天
我第一次来马尼拉，然后昨天去了一趟，他们这儿就是菲律宾的一个很有名的叫火山，什么小火山，然后但是其实也没有什么玩儿，就一路全都堵车。
？Yeah, this is the first time I've been to Manila, and we went to a volcano around Manila yesterday, but not that's okay. A lot of traffic on the way, so.
All right, so kind of took your time to get there, then I'm sure. But just how has Manila? I mean, in terms of fighting there, like how did the crowd compare to kind of the other environments that you've had? Seemed like a pretty lively event. Obviously, they support their own very well.
然后你打比赛的时候，你觉得现场观众怎么样？就是这个马尼拉比赛的这个氛围和你之前在其他地儿比赛有什么不一样吗？然后你有没有觉得他们比如对本土的选手更多的支持啊这种的？
对，我觉得他们还很热情，但是可能不针对于我，然后针对于我的对手吧，因为我的对手他是本土选手嘛，然后就会更加就是多支持他吧，因为我觉得在每个国家都是一样，就是主场作战都是这样，对。
Yeah, I feel a lot of energy and the passion from the audience, but it's not for me. It's for my opponent because she is a local fighter from that country. But I think it's normal phenomenon because it happens in every country. People will support the local fighter or from their own country. So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say, Mung Bo, do you like being the bad guy? I mean, is that weird for you? I mean, it obviously worked out for you, but how do you kind of take those reactions?
所以你打比赛的时候，你喜欢是成为这叫什么反派那一方吗？就是大家支持对手，然后你是那个不被支持的那一方，就你喜欢这种感觉吗？或者你当时是怎么感觉？
我觉得都 OK，因为如果是我的主场的话，我会就是比现在就是更紧张一些吧，心里更有压力一些吧。但如果说我成为反派，就是没有人支持我，更没有人支持我的时候，我就觉得就更加的兴奋，我更要去打好这场比赛。
Yeah, if I am the good guy, I am the A side. For example, if I fight in China or my hometown, I may feel more pressure and feel more nervous. But if I am the bad guy, I'm pretty much enjoy it because I can just okay, let's just fight and knock that girl out.
And that's exactly what you did. Spoiled the party big time. The very first fight of the night, I mean, you upset everybody immediately. But I gotta ask you, Mungbo, like, I knowing just how powerful you are of a striker, how good your striking is, it was still surprising to see you get your fastest win yet, but still not surprising because we know how talented you are. But I gotta ask you, like, did you surprise yourself going out there and winning as quickly as you did?
所以呢，要说回那场比赛，就是这24秒就给对手 KO 了。对于他来说呢，既意外又不意外。那不意外呢，是因为他知道你其实一直有这重拳。那意外呢，就是确实也稍微有点太快了。所以对你自己来说，这个24秒这么快就 KO 了，你有没有多少有点意外？
嗯，我觉得对我自己来说可能不那么不意外吧，因为我觉得抓到机会就是也不是说时间问题，我觉得是在场上的这个感觉问题吧。
It's not surprise for me because it doesn't matter about time. So, but I know I have the capability to finish the fight once I grab the opportunity. So if there is a opening, I see if I see that I can finish her. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, like I said, this was your fastest victory. Now you beat your previous record by just 3 seconds when you had what was it, the armbar back in 2016. How do you kind of compare those victories? I mean, obviously both very quickly, but did this one feel better just because it was a little bit quicker, or how do you look at those speedy victories you had?
他说这应该是你是不是记录里最快的一次终结？然后说是第二快的是16年你有一个降服，然后应该是27秒还是多少？所
啊，
以
左脚吧，是吧？应该
嗯，
是。
是裸脚还是十字固对？然后他说就你怎么看自己这种有快速终结比赛的这种能力？
我觉得就是，其实备赛的时候都是按照就是说5局，就是都是按照就是5局3局这种备赛这种体能啊，然后耐力方面都会就是更多的加，然后但是自己心里也会说有一个数吧，就是能 KO 他终结他这个东西都是自己心里就是能想到的，所以我觉得就能力问题吧。
嗯。So for each of my fight, when I prepare for the fight, I prepare for 3 rounds or 5 rounds. So I will be ready for cardio, stamina, just be ready for go through the distance. But I also know I have the capability to finish my opponent very quick or just one shot if I see the opportunity, I see the chance. So yeah, just because I can do that, yeah, I can make it happen. Just quick finish.
Yeah, definitely proven it time and time again. And Meng Bo, I gotta say, like the elbows were particularly nasty on the finish here. After you dropped her and kind of just crushed her with the elbows. Like, are those something you train a whole lot? Because you really, slammed them on home like it was something you train quite often.
所以他说呢，除了那一拳，他倒地之后你上去那几肘也特别致命，所以这个也是你之前练过的嘛，就准备过的，就是一旦进入地面之后，在上位控制之后要进行这种砸击，然后终结对手。
对，这是我就是备赛的时候一直在针对的一些技术，但是是之前的那一拳而导致的他在地面上反应的慢，所以说我这个肘才会那么精准的打中他，所以说这些东西都是在备赛的时候去针对性的训练。
Yeah, the elbow or the ground pound is one particular thing I did during the camp because the reason why I can hit her on the elbow because of the shot. I landed her chin on the right cross, and then she got on the ground, and she's a little bit out at that moment, and then I just grabbed the opportunity to elbow her. So yeah, it's a kind of a consequence from how we prepare it. How about if I dropped her on the ground and what I do for the next? So yeah, it's part of our game plan.
Works quite well. Very violent stuff. We love to see as the bloodthirsty fans that we can be. But just speaking of the training, Meng Bo, obviously one of the big things for you was going to train at Bangtao ahead of this camp. And, I just wanted to ask you like how that was and kind of what made you want to go and, work with everybody over there in the first place.
所以那就说到训练，就是这次备战，赛前备战主要是在邦陶，那所以在那儿训练你感觉怎么样？然后为什么会选择去邦陶训练？
我觉得就是在邦涛训练，因为我本来是一个站立系的选手，然后我觉得我这次帮我备赛的赵志，就是包括体能教练，包括这个泰拳教练，就是都会说针对我，就是我的优势去备赛，然后再去加强我的缺点，然后再去针对我对手的一些风格，然后去进行这个针对性的训练。所以说，我觉得他们就比较适合我的一些打法吧。对。
Yeah, the reason why I think the training in Bantao is very well. Yeah, the reason why I choose Bantao is because the coaches there they know how to work with striker in MMA fighting. So the head coach George Hickman, and the SNC coach Woody, and so they all know how to help me to use my advantage in striking in the cage, but also fix a little other things like kind of my weakness to make me a more well-rounded fighter in the cage. So yeah, we have the chemistry and the work between us goes very well.
Awesome to hear. And what you got to train a little bit with Weili, right? She was there kind of for the end of your camp. Am I correct there?
所以你在邦陶的时候，是不是应该也遇着张伟丽了？就是你们俩在那儿应该是有重叠的时候吧？就是他离开之前，然后你们刚到的时候，是应该在那儿一起训练过一段时间吧？
对，就是我去的时候正好那个时候就是也没有说刚去泰国找房间什么的，就然后也是在张伟丽的团队就是一个就是房间，我们住了几天，然后我们也会一起去训练，然后也会就是一起交流一些动作。对对对，就是。
Yeah, I stay with Weili when I just arrived Phuket. I stay at her house with her team because I didn't find an apartment for me at that time. So I stayed with her for a couple of days. We live together. We go train together. Yeah. So I met her at Bangtao in Phuket.
All right, cool. I mean, was that kind of weird at all? I mean, when was the last time you saw her since you guys fought? Well, way back in the day.
他说，所以在你遇到他之前，再上次你们俩见面，就是你们俩特别早打比赛的时候吗？
不是，之前就有很多次见面，因为我们对有很多次见面，然后
we met each other several times after we fought, so it's not a big deal.
Okay. All right. Good to hear. Yeah, I don't want any of that weird drama going on, which can always happen, but that's nice to know for sure. But, after the fight, Meng Bo, you kind of mentioned, what you wanted to do next. And the idea of a Tiffany Teo rematch was something you said was interesting to you, which, makes sense. Your opponent you had before this. She's gone down to your old division now since you guys last fought. She just, beat Ritu, if I remember correctly, at 115. So, I mean, how badly is that a fight that you want? Would you be willing to go back down for that? Where are you kind of standing on at least the next moves for you?
他也说啊，你赛后说你要想再跟那个张慧文打2番战，但是呢，他现在应该是又降到这个原子2级了，然后包括跟那个瑞图一起都去那儿，所以呢，对你来说，你下一步想怎么着呢？你是想比如说也降下去再打他，还是或者你还是想留在自己这个级别，就你有什么接下来的计划？
我很想跟他再一次就是打一场比赛，因为我觉得如果他可以，因为他可以降下来，也可以再升上来嘛。我觉得对于他来说，而且他的就是个子也很高，我觉得他降下去也很难受，所以我觉得还不如就找一个轻快点的级别，让我们再来一场比赛。就如果是这样的话，是更好的。对。
Of course, I want to fight Tiffany badly. I want a rematch, and I don't think the autumn weight fit for her. She's tall, she's very long, so cut down to 115 division, I guess is pretty tough for her. So why we just don't make your life easier, Tiffany? Just move back to strawweight division and let's have a rematch.
Yes, the less weight to cut, the better. And unfortunately, Meng Bo, like everything about your win was perfect except for you had the weight troubles, unfortunately. So I just got to ask you about that. Like, was there anything specific? Was it just like a miscalculation for you, an injury? Like, what kind of happened this time around with on the scales?
他说啊，这场比赛这个胜利，所有事儿几乎都是完美的，但就一件事儿出了点小问题，就是这个体重。那就是当时到底是发生了什么，导致你这个体重没有达标呢？是你比如说身体不舒服，还是有伤，还是有什么其他的原因？就是你能跟他说明一下。
我觉得是因为有一些，因为我1年没有比赛了嘛。 1年没有比赛，然后可能对于万来说，就是他改变了很多规则，然后改变了很多规定，然后但是没有工作人员提前会告诉我这些规定，所以让我导致了就是会出现一些小情况，就比如说尿检方面，还有就是我可能我以为我第一次尿检没有过的话，我可能会有第二次，就是我宁愿去喝水、跑步，然后降体重，然后尿检过，但是我希望我所有东西全都是过的，但是他这个规定改变了，那么我不知道，所以我就会出现这些问题，但是对我本来是体重过的，但是只是尿检没有过而已，我不是超重，因为如果所有人都说我超重的话，我觉得对我来说是不公平的，对。
I think, yeah, there are a lot of miscommunication during the fight week. I guess maybe because of I didn't fight for a very long time. My last fight was beginning of this year. Now it's December. So one, they may change some rules or schedules during the fight week, but nobody told me. So I didn't miss weight. Actually, I made 125 pounds at that day. I only failed the hydration test. But when after the weigh-in, what I was told is that my weight is okay. The only thing I need to do right now is pass the hydration test. So I think, okay, my weight is okay. I only missed the weight. So the only thing I need to work on is the like rehydrate, drink water. And then after the face off, and they told me, okay, it's gonna be a catch weight though. You meet both weight and hydration test. So there are a lot of confusing during the process. So yeah, and it is what happens. And I didn't miss weight. Actually, I made the weight. The only thing I failed is the hydration test.
Okay, all right, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, there's kind of some misinformation floating around, I guess, and the whole hydration thing is still a little bit complicated and confusing to some people. So, I mean, just as an athlete and somebody who does that, Meng Bo, like, is it still kind of confusing for you? Like, what do you make of the whole thing? Do you think it's too much, or I don't know? Just how do you, I guess, feel about this big old process kind of around one's weight cutting?
虽然他说这个万的这个降重整个这套规则确实是很有点不清晰，有点混乱，包括很多别的选手也说过这个问题。所以对你来说，是不是即便到现在，你也觉得他们这个规则呀或者什么，其实就不是特明确，你还是不太知道到底问题出在哪儿，或者是应该怎么样？
对我有些因为我这次也是按照平时就是很多人就是适用的方法去做这个尿检，但是我因为然后而且我喝了比就是他们更多的水，就是可能是他们的双倍，但是我依然是这个样子，然后再就改变很多规则。本来我们第一次没有过的话，是可以说就是12点的时候可以再次去跑步，然后喝水，然后让自己的体重跟尿检都过，就是也是可以的。但是这次告诉我什么都没有了，什么都取消了，然后只是1点到4点你就一次就过了就过了，不过的话就直接 pass， 直接就给你协商，强制协商。我真的有点搞不明白，真的搞不明白。
Yeah, it's still confusing to me. This is not my first time fighting one, right? I have fought in one 5 times, but I still confused about the rules and they change it all the time. Even for this time, I drink more water than before, but still fail for the hydration test. And before, they also have the second chance to check the weight. So if you miss weight on the weigh-in, you also have another chance at the 12 a.m. in the midnight. So, but this time, they canceled it. And nobody told me before they canceled it. So, yeah, they changed a lot. And most importantly, it's just nobody told me. Nobody noticed me. before the weigh-in or tell me what I should do. Yeah.
Huh. I mean, did they tell you why they didn't tell you anything like that, or was it just kind of, it's still a mystery?
所以那他们有跟你说，就是事后有没有跟你解释，就是为什么之前没有通知你，或者为什么就这个东西会临时取消，比如第二次这称重会临时取消，就是对于这一切，他们有没有一个解释呢？
没有，任何都没有，拒绝沟通，任何人没有告诉我这个事情。然后当我们第一次能就是知道这个事情的时候，然后跟他说，那你为什么不告诉我？然后但是他们都拒绝沟通，就直接告诉我，你如果不那个，就是跟他协商体重的话，那么这比赛肯定打不了了。
There
然
is
后
no
对，
说扣20%，说哦，so there is no explanation at all. So they refuse to communicate with us and explain to us like what happened, why they canceled it. So even after the face off, they just came to me and told me, okay, you have to choose to fight the fight in the catchweight fight, or we cancel this fight, and you have to pay 20% of your purse to your opponent. So nobody told me anything and explained anything to me. So I was the person they told me, okay, the only option is catch weight, 20% purse deduction, or cancel the fight.
Wow. All right. Well, that's I'm sure it was kind of a frustrating thing to go through, and I'm sure you've told them like, hey, for next time, let's make sure we can avoid this. Like, obviously, you don't want to have to deal with these kind of issues, right?
所以，那你有跟他们说，就是那下次该怎么办？就是下次能不能给咱们一个更好的沟通或者规则的明确？要不然这种事儿那就还会发生啊，就是很难以避免啊。
对，我们也跟他说，如果下次你有什么改变，或者是有什么规则上的改变，你要提前告诉我，不要让我这样盲目。我真的有点接受不了，心里接受不了。
Yeah, I told them if anything changed in my next fight, please let me know and explain to me in a very, very clear way. So don't make me confusing, right? I don't know what to do, right? If you don't explain me what is the rules, so what can I do? And don't let me know. Okay, just probably a few days before we enter the fight week or the day before the weigh-in. Okay, you should explain the rule to me. Just don't let me know on the weigh-in. Okay, you fail for the test. You have to fight in the catchweight.
Yeah, communication is definitely key there, and I mean, it sucks even more because like that cost you the $50,000 bonus too, right? Because obviously, I think your performance was very easily one that they would have been worthy of that, but you can't get one from these issues, right? So that's just no fun all around.
所以就是因为这些事儿，最后也错失了这拿花红的机会，对吧？因为很明显，咱们这完全有机会拿这个。Yeah, she said yes.
Yeah. So fingers crossed next time it's all clean and good. Meng Bo, obviously no injuries from this fight. So, I mean, like, are you looking to get back in there quick so you can kind of make up for, maybe the activity and stay nice and, active in there going forward into 2023? The new year's coming up.
所以呢，咱就不说这个啊，展望一下未来。那就这场比赛没受伤，结束很快，所以你接下来想更快的回来比赛吗？就是明年什么时候有什么计划，想更快的回到笼子里比赛？
对，我希望能给我多一些比赛，然后因为明年我想就是因为我现在就之前两场输了，然后就回来打一场就赢了，然后说挑战冠军的话，可能没有那种幸福力吧。然后我觉得需要多一些比赛来证明我有这个实力去挑战冠军。对我。
I want to be active, so please give me more fight because my goal is always the belt. But given I lost my 2 previous fights, now I just win back. If I say, hey, I want the belt right now, I don't believe they will give me to challenge for the title. So give me a few more fights. Let me win, and then I think I should fight for the belt.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's kind of a little bit of a wasteland at 125 pounds. You know, the champion, Zhang JingNan, she's defeated, practically every person in the division except for, the new people who have come up like yourself. So who knows? Maybe you could get it next time, Meng Bo. But speaking of titles and whatnot, I wanted to at least ask you about Panda's last win. She had the great trilogy with Angela Lee, who's obviously someone you've been watching and keeping your eye on when you were in her division too. But I just wanted to ask you, what did you think of that fight? Another great one between the 3 of them. And, mostly did you agree with it? Some people thought Angela should have won, but a great fight either way.
首先啊，他刚刚说就是你这级别现在呢，经常也是来回来去就那几个人在前头打，包括争冠军，他觉得也应该给包括你在内的一些别的选手一些更多的机会。二一个呢，就是熊静南跟李胜洙俩人也打了3回了，然后俩人的那3番战呢，有人觉着熊静南赢，有人觉得李胜洙赢。然后他问你看了那场比赛了吗？你怎么看？你觉得谁赢谁输？
我觉得是熊静南吧，因为在2个人，因为大家都明白，就是在2个人都差不多的情况下，冠军是占有一定的优势的，所以我觉得他们俩，我觉得应该也就是没有说有就是说明显的打击，明显的那个，然后第一回合的时候，熊静南有明显的就是说击倒的那个击倒的拳，然后击倒的就是拳能多一些，然后李胜洙也没有把熊静南拉进地面，所以说也没有他优势，所以我觉得是熊静南赢。
Yeah, I think Panda won the fight, so I have no problem. The judges gave the fight to Xiong JingNan because she's the defender. She defend her title, and I think Angela Lee didn't give enough threat and damage to Xiong JingNan to prove she won the fight. And Xiong JingNan dropped Angela Lee once in the first round and gave her a lot of damage. And Angela Lee didn't give Xiong JingNan enough damage. So I think, yeah, I agree. Xiong JingNan won that fight.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And I mean, either way, no matter how people feel about it, it was just another great one. So I can't go wrong when those two are competing against each other. But all right, Meng Bo, I will leave you with just a couple more things here. It's always so fun getting to chat with you. And, speaking of fun, I've been following you on Instagram, of course, and your good pal, Wu Yanan, who I'm assuming is probably in the room with you hanging out. But I got to ask you, what is the most fun thing, because, watching all your travels and whatnot, what's the most fun thing that you and Wu Yanan have kind of gotten to do in all your travels that you've been doing the past year?
他说呀，他就是先说点这个有别的事儿啊，就有意思。他就说呢，他一直关注你的 ins， 然后他看着你呢跟亚楠俩人老一直在一块儿，去各种地儿。然后他估计现在亚楠是不是也跟你一起呢，也在这个房间里。所以他说你们俩在一起平时玩呀逛的时候，你觉着俩人在一起最有意思的事儿是什么？
我觉得，我觉得我们俩就因为我们俩在一起时间太长。
我们2个在一起最有意思是有灵犀，因为有的时候逛的时候我们会看见有共同的兴趣，比如说大街上有一个帅哥，我们可以一眼不用说，马上眼神领会到，有灵犀。
Yeah, Wu Yanan is there. Yeah, the voice is from Wu Yanan, and Wu Yanan said, the most interesting thing between those 2 girls is they know each other so well. Sometimes they don't need say anything to each other, but they know what the other one are thinking. For example, if they saw a handsome guy on the street and both of the girls just look at each other and they all know they are thinking, oh, that guy looks handsome.
All right, yeah, that's some good communication, telepathic there a little bit. So, and it's funny, like I totally forgot that you guys actually fought each other in like, whoa, your second fight or something like that. So, did you know each other before you fought? I remember when I spoke to Wu, she was saying that you guys knew each other since you were teenagers, but did you know each other before you fought? And like, do you ever talk about that time that you guys did fight?
他说他也知道你们俩那个认识特长时间了，然后呢，之前他采访亚楠的时候也知道你们俩10来岁就认识，然后你们俩之前也打过一场比赛是吧？他就问你们俩打比赛的时候，就俩人已经是好朋友了吗？
对，就我们俩比赛的时候，我们俩已经就感觉就是关系非常好了。然后，但是当时打那场比赛我们俩心里都很纠结，就很纠结。说因为女生跟女生就是事情很多，然后就如果你们俩如果一旦打急眼了，或者是一旦这样，然后两个人下来就不会关系好了，然后也不会说话了，然后我们俩就很纠结这个事。但是后来就两个人都觉得，就反正场上是场上，场下是场下，所以我们俩根本就那场比赛，场上是场上，真的是场上是场上，场下是场下，没有任何影响。对，然后我们做到了就是最大的努力，给大家呈现了最精彩的比赛。
Yeah, when we fought each other, we had already a very close friends, so both of us were pretty against that fight. You know, both of us didn't want to be there in the cage to fight against our best friends, but you know, because the relationship between girls are very, very subtle, you know, sometimes when the girls fight against each other, their relationship will be changed. But what we did is, okay, we separate our personal relationship with our job or the fighting. So I think during the fight, we just, okay, fight against each other. And we gave all the audience a very good fight, a very exciting fight. And after the fight, we are still very close friend, best friend.
Yeah, that's a perfect situation then. And, you know, you got it out of the system, so now you guys don't need to fight ever again. Just in the training room, right?
所以现在你们俩就不用再互相比赛了，是吧？就是一块训练就行，一块玩就行。
现在级别也打不到一起去了。
Yeah, we are not in same promotion and even not same weight division yet.
Right.
So yeah, we cannot fight against each other.
Yes,
No
exactly,
more.
exactly. It's in the past, and you guys got a great thing going. It's very fun to watch. So, you know, congrats to you guys for being able to make the dream come true. But all right, Meng Bo, before I let you go here, I always got to get a tattoo update. You know, we love talking about our tattoos, and I think the last one that we talked about you got was, I think, the one on your neck. So I got to know, do you have any plans or have you gotten any new ones since then? What's the tattoo updates, Meng Bo?
最后一个问题啊，是聊聊你的纹身。然后你之前跟他说过你这儿有一个新的吧？然后这之后身上又添过什么新的纹身吗？
完了，咱俩又说不清了。
我又添了一个新的。
Yeah, there. Yeah, she just show you on her.
Oh, what do we got? It was like...
一个那个宇航员，就是撸铁的宇航员，然后 MMA 这里面添了一个 MMA。
Oh, which is astronaut who are
lifting weights.
Yeah, lifting weight, and yeah, this is her new tattoo, and I believe Mulan has a new tattoo as well.
Okay, are you guys matching?
Yeah. I don't know. 他要展示一下吗？
展示一下。
那个武亚男也展示一下他的新纹身吗？
他在后背。
我们有一个一样的纹身，
我俩这一样的，但只不过就他这个框框里头没填，我框框里头填了一个 MMA。
Oh, Mulan has the same tattoo as her on her back. So yeah, so Meng Bo just got a new one to match her.
Okay, all right. What inspired this idea though? A very unique one, obviously.
为啥你们俩纹一个一样的？
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah, that's
一样的。
same.
And then it's
And
my new
Mulan has
nickname.
a new tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
wow.
her new tattoo. It's literally a Mulan.
This
Perfect.
fight face. This is makeup face.
All right. Very cool. Very nice. So, what's the story behind the one that you guys both have though? What inspired this?
就你们俩为什么都要纹个宇航员呀？为什么有什么故事吗？跟他说说为啥呀？
嗯，之前在中国的时候，就我们俩就想纹一个一样的，然后但是一直都没有想，没有说就是喜欢的，然后后来去就是再找，然后就找到了一个这个，然后觉得纹起来还挺好看，那就这个吧，然后还挺有意义的，然后就是因为它是撸铁的宇航员，然后就
我来说这件事儿，因为首先我们两个一直想要为我们两个10几年的友情纹一个相同的纹身，因为这个纹身也是我们共同的爱好，然后我们共同爱好格斗，然后为什么要纹这个宇航员呢？就是因为首先这个是我喜欢，是根据因为我喜欢宇宙，喜欢太空，喜欢星球，喜欢一切未知的东西，但是宇航员又是可以探索。就像在我们这个行业里有很多包揽很多，但是我们就像这个宇航员一样，去开发、去学习、去探索，所以就会有一个宇航员。所以呢，这个包括这个杠铃片，就是代表，所以我们就在一起整合起来，就纹了这个图片。
Okay, Mulan just take over the microphone.
Yeah,
So
no
let me
kidding.
translate.
穿
So first, we are always thinking about like, okay, we should have a same tattoo, but we didn't have an idea of what we should get. And since one day we found this graph, like astronaut lifting weight. So the reason why we choose this is because of like what Mulan said. First thing, she always loved universe, the universe. And the astronaut is the guy who explore the unknown universe, which also means in the mixed martial art world, we should explore. There are a lot of unknown things we need to explore. So, and the astronaut also lift weight, so it fit our role as a fighter, as an athlete. So that's the reason why we choose this picture on our put it on our body.
All right. Very cool. Very fun story and looks good. It's a very cool thing that you guys got there. So awesome. Could always talk about the artwork, Meng Bo. Good stuff. But all right. Well, yeah, we could leave it off there. I mean, could go on and on about it, but I just appreciate you taking the time so much as always. And big congratulations again on the victory, Meng Bo. So I will let you get on with the rest of your day, and I hope you have safe travels back home, and hope you enjoy the holidays and the new year as it's beginning to, it's coming. Like I said, we only have a couple more days in 2022. So just great getting to chat as always. Thank you so much. A big shishi. And, I wish you the best always. So thanks so much again.
Thank you.